Gamers, and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we're continuing on playing some of this Control Mage on ladder. Hopefully we don't go back to rank 9 and we can get some good wins in here, go on a win streak or something, and make our descent into 7. Unfortunately, we lost that last game, though. That one was devastating. Alright, finally. I think this is our first mage of the day. Besides playing rogues that sometimes turn into mages. But besides that, our Eater of Secrets can actually maybe get some value. So we keep this for sure. Do we keep the glyph against another mage? I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to keep it. I like the ability to turn it into value or damage. So it depends what his turn 1 is. If he plays like a mana worm, then I actually might coin into Arcanologist. Okay, yeah, so I think we always coin into Arcanologist here. Because if he buffs this and then trades, we can just ping it down next turn. So he actually has to Frostbolt this. Glyph. Alright, don't fuck me. Don't hit me with that Frostbolt and swing face for 3. I can't afford that. Dude, Medivh, every game this guy sits in our fucking hand, man. It's so bad. So his turn 3 is forced to ping, and our turn 2 is pinging, which means he floated 1 mana, and we get to float none, which is nice, because then we can go like Mana Worm Glyph, or we could go with the Ice Block, and then turn 4 go with like the Medivhs or Glyph. He played a Secret. I don't know if he's playing Tempo or not. So first things first, I guess I'll start with the Mana Worm. Then the well, I don't know what he's playing yet, but I guess I'll go Glyph. Not a counterspell. So we could go with the Tome to buff up our Mana Worm to make it more annoying, or we could go with the Tome. I mean, the Glyph to buff Mana Worm, or the Tome for value. And I don't know. Again, I don't know what kind of mage he's playing, but I think the Tome is the best play here. A 3-mana Tome is just too good. Would I want to play Overwatch and then Pug? That's fine. I don't really care. Either or is good. Alright, so we know it's not a counter spell, so I guess we attack and see if it's an Ice Block, but first we want to buff our card. So we could go with the Ice Block and then set up for the... How many cards in our hand? 7. We play this, we're at 9. Or do we develop the Ice Block? I mean, we can develop the Ice Block and Valet next turn no matter what. Meanwhile, if we Tome now, we could play like a 1 mana and buff it even further. So let's Tome. No 1 manas, double Volcanic. That's such a tease. This would have won us the game last game. Such a fucking tease. Oh, man. Oh, I can't Eater of Secrets, though. No matter how good it is, we can't Eater of Secrets. So we can play around Counterspell by Flame Geysering first. Or we can just ignore it and go with the Ice Block Valet. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't think it's counterspell.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Alright, so he's playing Control Mage from what I've seen so far. But we have to Eater of Secrets when we win. If we use it a turn before, we can easily lose. So. And there's the other Ice Block. So now we know he has the Ice Block, so we never Eater of Secrets this, no matter what. Gotta wait for that Lethal. Gotta wait for the Lethal. Ah, it's a Spellbender.
Right away.
You could be like, Rob, you're crazy. Why didn't you play Eater of Secrets? You have to wait. It's all about the debate. It's all about the debate. Good evening, Shell. How's it going? Oh, man. We have so much burn in our hand. I want to play this, but at the same time, we have like a crazy amount of burn, so.
Right away.
Oh, second time today we got this Earth Elemental. That's crazy. Shark Lord. Shark Lord. Hmm.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Medivh. I really want to play my Medivh too. But at the same time, I want to go face, but yeah. It's kind of too good to pass up. Killing his Medivh, playing our Medivh, and being able to go face for 2 still. But then this is super weak to like a Flame Strike or a Meteor. Meh, it's good positioning on our part. Because we put the 7/7 on the left, which means he has to ping, which means he's not really developing anything else. I want to put the Ooze in this deck, I just don't know where we fit it.
An incredible discovery.
He has so many secrets in his deck. Holy shit. He has Spellbender, 2 Ice Barriers, 2 Ice Blocks. That's like a crazy amount of secrets.
Don't have enough mana. Right away. I always win.
I really don't want to play the Elemental. It just dies to AoE. Our 9/5 dies really good to a Firelands portal on his behalf. He could ooze our ass? Yeah. We're always prone to ooze whenever we play Medivh. It's one of the risks you take. There's the Flame Strike. The ping's gonna land on the 9/1. Maybe see a Frostbolt. Ooh, the Valet. That just might be lethal right here. Cisco's face. This goes face. If we hit that, hit that. Yeah. This hits. This hits. This hits. This hits. That's why you have to save it. Pick a bam bite. I don't know. I still don't know what would be replaced with a Gluttonous Ooze in this deck, though. Like, Burgly Bully and Archmage are a package. You have to have those. Medivh is like almost a win condition. Same with Alexstrasza. Pyroblast is too good. Firelands are staples. The only thing I see is maybe like the Flame Strike. But, I mean, that's so important, too. I guess with running Flame Strike, like, normally you don't play 2 Volcanic Potions, so we could easily take out a Volcanic Potion and put in a Gluttonous Ooze, but Volcanic Potion seems to be so good. Against any, like, tokens, any token deck destroys. Pirate Warrior, it's always good. Like, it's just too good of a card not to play right now, in my opinion. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad does it feel to get oozed after you play Medivh? Pretty fucking bad. It's not your only win condition, but, like, let's say you're both average, you play Medivh, and then they ooze it. Like, you just get set behind so far, especially if it's another Mage, and they get their Medivh and you don't get yours. It's just GG, no rees at that point. Man, why couldn't you come last turn, Mana Worm? Fucking rip. It's like the exact same start we had last game. Another Mage, though. See what I mean? It all depends on the meta. You play against a lot of Mages. You know, Eater of Secrets is, like, basically a win condition. Oh my god, we're gonna get tempoed out. So this guy's playing Tempo Mage, or Tempo Secret Mage, which makes it so we actually have to play a little bit differently. So, like, we Eater of Secrets for Tempo now, instead of for, like, a win condition.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Someday I'll be just like you.
See, like, Volcanic Potion would be, like, so fucking good here, but unfortunately, it's a no-go. Counterspell? Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a loss. We need Eater of Secrets in this matchup to win. Like like he plays 2 secrets and we Eater of Secrets, we win. Like say he plays 1 secret and has no cards and we Eater of Secrets and he has to fireball it. That's a 2-for-1 and secrets are really important to him. So like right now we basically have to draw a Volcanic Potion. So I guess we could Glyph, see if it's a counter spell. It's not a counter spell. We could go with the Nova to buy time, the Intellect to hopefully draw into the Eater of Secrets. I'm gonna go with the Intellect here. This always gets pinged. This always gets played.
Job done.
So this is a mirror entity. And the reason I took the draw instead of the tome is because we know what's in our deck, and right now Eater of Secrets is how we win. Like right now, we can Eater of Secrets, have 2 mana left over, and Frostbolt this Sorcerer's Apprentice. We're in it to win it. The problem is, if we don't draw Eater of Secrets in this matchup, we just get our fucking destroyed. So one of these is a counter spell, and then the other is a mirror entity, and at this point in the game, we're so far behind, we just lose. So I guess if he copies a card, we want him to copy a... we can't do anything. So he's gonna copy this. And then he's gonna counterspell whatever spell we play. Which we have to play a spell. So we should probably just use a Frostbolt. Okay, so this is an ice block then? I'm gonna ping this one so we can meteor this Arcanologist next turn. Fireball, Frostbolt, 9, 4, 5, 14. We can still win if we get... It's gonna be risky, but I think we can still win. So if we go with this into that, that's 5. That leaves 2. But if we hit him with that, I like this.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
It requires him to have Frostbolt and Fireball, and I need to gain armor before we play the Ice Block. Because I value this secret more during this time. Because if we get armor, we can bring it back. Also, Alexstrasza is a way to win once we get put at 1. But again, it requires us to have board. Frostbolt, please don't have another spell in your hand. God damn it. Again, I wanted to use Ice Block, but if he puts me at 1, and when the block pops, the barrier will never trigger. Fuck, man. Because if we go barrier and he gets to pop the barrier, we get the value. But like I said, let's say he puts us at 1, it pops the block. Every turn he pings, he never has to attack with a creature or use a spell, because he just pings with hero power. And barrier will never pop. Fuck me, man. So unlucky. So I purposely left a creature alive, but not that he needed it, because he top decked the 3 damage and had the fireball, but So again, another game where we never drew Volcanic Potion or Eater of Secrets when we needed it. So against a Hunter, it's actually not that bad to tempo out Valet. Dun, 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 dun. This is normally a coin hero power. Imagine your opponent copies your ooze with Mind Vision and uses the ooze to destroy your medieval weapon. Oh my god, I'd be so fucking triggered.
Put this apple on your head.
That was a good draw. We still were going to play a Valet, whether or not, like, we would have played a 2-3 regardless, but now at least we get 1 Valet's worth of value. Unless we go, like, yeah, we could go Ice Block and then double Valet, I suppose. Or we would go 1 Valet now. I think we go Ice Block, go double Valet. This is only weak to a Flare. Which we saw earlier. We actually saw a Flare earlier, so it's not out of the question for this guy to rip a Flare. I really like Knife Juggler and Hunter. I think it's super good. I think it's super good.
Excuse me. You are on fire. You are on fire.
So it's gonna need, he's gonna need in this particular turn, he needs Savannah Highmane on 6 for sure. Houndmaster is probably one of the best plays he could have had that turn because he can kill one, trade one, 4/3 lives, 3/3 lives, and we're forced to like ping and swing. Volcanic Potion. Finally. Fuck. We get some value from Volcanic Potion. The reason I run 2 of them in the deck. It's too good right now. There's so much aggro or aggressive decks where their HP is, you know, 3 or 2. That like it's just so good. So he doesn't have Savannah Highmane. I'm pretty sure one of these is a kill command. I really don't want to have to fireball that card. I'm really... Oh, fuck. Do we really have to fireball that? I mean, we have... Yeah, we actually have to fireball that card. The reason is we have Medivh, Firelands Portal, Meteor, and Alexstrasza. Like, we have all of the nuts. We just need to live long enough to use the nuts. So we swing into... Oh, man, Deadly Shot. Is this where we Firelands Portal face? I think so. Oh, that's good. Whenever you cast a spell, enter a priest card you can. Okay. That's fine, because he trades and then we just Meteor. Unless this is a kill command. One of my guesses was one of these was a kill command. I didn't know about the Deadly Shot. Not a kill command. So this always gets meteored. Does anybody know about that Shadow Mage? Anybody got any info on Shadow Mage? Could we get that Shadow Mage? I'll take 1 Shadow Mage, please. Alright. Hook me up with that Shadow Mage. Oh! I'm only doing... That's not the most optimal play there, guys, by the way. I just chose that because it looks like a fucking... This looks badass. The better play was to Medivh. And just trade. But this looks fucking super cool. We can actually lose now. Jesus. Why me? Why so? Why you do this to me? Alright, well we have Ice Block. So we would have to have, like... Alright, so if we Hero Power, like we're at 7, he would need Kill Command, Flare, and Hero Power. And to Kill Command, he has to... So he would have to Flare, draw a Beast, play the Beast, and then Kill Command. The likelihood of that is tiny, or we would Alexstrasza ourselves and swing there. Or can we just win? Am I not looking at lethal? What is this? 5, 8, 10. He's at 4, and there's no way to deal that 2. But if we do this, an 8, 5... I mean, I guess this is guarantee win. Instead of chancing it. We actually could have silenced our own Alexstrasza to get an additional priest card, but whatever. I'd rather guarantee the lethal, unless he has 2 deadly shots. And the silence isn't bad, because if he, let's say he drops like a Savannah Highmane. I mean, I guess we have lethal no matter what, because then we just go like swing, swing, 2 to face. That's 7, that's 8, that's 16. So I guess this was guaranteed. The other way is pretty guaranteed, too. Guaranteed 2. A little bit more resilient against like a deadly shot, I suppose. Since he already had shown he plays deadly shot, maybe you play around 2 deadly shots at that point. I'm not sure. Maybe you just tech in 1 deadly shot. I don't know. I haven't played against a lot of hunters, so I don't know what the hunters are doing. Or should I say the huntards. What you're doing out there in the wilderness. Alrighty, so Shaman always keeping that sweet Volcanic Potion. So we have Arcanologist on 2. We always dip out of the Fireball, and I don't think we ever keep Intellect. Jesus, can I go a game without drawing Medivh or fucking Alexstrasza in my opening hand? Just 1 game. Just once. Oh, man. Do pro players keep track of your opponent's draws? Yes.
Job's done.
Oh my god, this person named 64 Standard Trickiness is triggering me in YouTube comments, man. Getting triggered.
The light protects me.
Like, I don't mind questions, but when your question is questioning the reason behind me explaining something, like a whole bunch, it's triggering. Like, let's say I say something and what I say is wrong, or there's a better play, no problem. But like when I make a play and it makes like sense and I still win the game, and the other play you're suggesting is not as good as a play as I made, then what argument do you have? But yeah, who knows? Oh, this is a weird one. I guess I go with the ice block go here. Nah, there's like 4 or 5 comments from him, Con. And again, I don't mind comments, but when all of your comments are criticizing my plays when I'm explaining them, and you're not providing anything else, it's not good. All right, so this is good. I wanted to play the ice block here so I could valet his 0 mana, but now like this volcanic potion is looking super sick. But if we volcanic potion, the problem with that,
Excuse me, you are on.
this doesn't really do too much. So I wanted to show him that I probably don't have volcanic. If I ping this 1/1, it tells him I have volcanic. So I'm gonna ping a 1/1 and make him think I don't have volcanic. Hey Rob, how's your headache? Did you get rid of it? I mean, today I haven't had a headache, which is super nice, but I mean, it happens like 70% of the time. So this is that lucky 30% that I don't have a headache today. Had one when I woke up for a little bit, but then it went away. Maybe it's computer strain? I don't think so. I've been on computers all my life. I guess that's one of those arguments where it's like, I've been doing something like this all my life and it's never done that yet. Well, yeah, yet. Eventually something bad's gonna happen, right? But one would think, I mean, I've been playing video games for so fucking long. If I'm gonna have some issues, one would think they would have like arose by now. But the headaches, I've had those whether or not I play, like whether or not I play video games or sit at my computer, doesn't matter. I still get the headache, you know what I mean? So, I think this is where we volcanic ping. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, the computer makes no significant difference in the headaches. Because I get them regardless. When should I pick Pyroblast out of Glyph? When you're looking to get burned. So we always Glyph here. We look for some of that good. We could go for Vaporize, to be completely honest. It's between Molten Reflection and Vaporize. I like Vaporize. You should go to the hospital. It could be something serious. It could be something serious, but I don't think it is. No, he has patches. Fucking rip. Oh, that was wasted. It's actually not too wasted, because if I get a Volcanic Potion, I can actually Meteor a card next to this, and then Volcanic Potion and actually indirectly kill the Finja. That could actually be the play here. So I just need to draw into our second Volcanic.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
I'm getting wrecked by this board. This board is becoming a, Oh no, we drew into that anyway. There was no need to Meteor. It was a complete and utter waste. But who would have known, right? I played my outs. So this is where we Alex draws a face and we just burn him down. Or we could go with like the Firelands portal on the 3/3 and then ping the 1/1 if he gets it. Oh, the 0/2. Oh man. So I actually have to Firelands portal the Flame Tongue. Well, now we have enough damage, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the safe plan. Oh baby. I think we ping the 3/3. Not only for Volcanic, but if he trades into the 2/5. Why Classic? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So somebody ask, as a new player, should I spend my gold on Classic packs or on Goro? Oh, definitely Classic packs. You want to build up your foundation. Classic, like the Classic set has some of the most powerful cards that are in like most decks, right? You have like 15, 20 Classic cards in a deck, maybe even 30%. Nah, I lied. So there's like 10 to 15, I would say, like Classic cards in a set, and then the other 15 to 10 is made up of all the other expansions. So if you get your foundation down, you've already got yourself close to 50% of the deck, right? Can we get that Bamboozle? Can we get that Volcanic? Valet.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Can we get that Bamboo? Do I ever Fireball a 3/3? Probably. Because Bloodlust, you would have 9, 11. Yep, the played around Bloodlust by fireballing a 3/3. Oh, never mind. Flame Tongue Totem, and now Bloodlust is lethal. But he pops the block instead of being able to kill us. Fuck, man. We played around it, but it never fucking matters, man. It really never matters. In the end, it doesn't even matter. We get so wrecked.
I bring life and
Right away.
Is Antonidas even in the deck? I've never seen you draw it. He's here. I never draw Burgly Borley or Antonidas. There's certain cards that I'll never draw. And it's just part of the way to play Hearthstone, man. Man, I was really thinking about killing that Wrath of Air Totem, but I figured a creature is more deadly than the Air Totem. Boy, was I wrong. Alright, nice. Win another one. Making our way down the race. Alright. So that's going to wrap up that episode there, guys. I appreciate you watching, and of course, I'll catch you in the next one. As always, I'm Rob Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.